It's Grace. Guys, my camera's been having so many problems today. Like, let's just get through this video, okay? Today I am going to be talking about where I've been. I have not been on YouTube or Instagram or anything. Kind of been MIA, which is weird because I don't do anything in the summer, but I kind of did, okay? So basically, I went to Florida to help my grandma with some stuff down at her condo, and I kind of, sort of, ended up going to a concert. So unlike me, so weird, I know. Why would me going to a concert? Psh. I guess we should just go ahead and get right into it. I flew back from Florida early because I had to go to work on Thursday. I flew back Wednesday and my family stayed till Saturday, which is today, and now they're driving back home and they'll be home tomorrow. Tuesday, I was allowed to do whatever I wanted. My family would just drop me off there because I'm old enough that I can make my own decisions or whatever they think. I went to Einstein's, which is my favorite, and we don't really have that here. So I just went to Einstein's and I was gonna go to the beach and just kind of hang out. So I was at Einstein's and I knew that Reed and Diego and the rest of the boys of summer, so Devin, Nathan, Simon, all of them were in Fort Lauderdale. So the night before I had kind of been hoping that they would come to like the Hard Rock Cafe Casino or something because that's where I was. But they didn't, and I was just like, okay, that's fine, whatever. The next day I was like joking with my grandma and I was like, hey, can I go to Boys of Summer? Like, can you just drop me off? She was like, yeah, what time? Let's have another toast to the girl almighty. And then the war began. It was on. I had 2 hours to go home, get ready, purchase tickets, and get there. I looked at my phone and there were still like VIP tickets available. Didn't have time to go to Gold Circle because we didn't get up to go eat till like 1. Gold Circle started at 2. And then VIP started at 3. So I was like, I'll get VIP. We're not that far outside of Fort Lauderdale, so that should be fine. I'm from Fort Lauderdale. My grandma's from Fort Lauderdale. We know our way around, so we should be okay. Me being me, I immediately went online to see if there were tickets, and I realized that I had to move money into my checking account from my savings account. My mom, because I am not legal yet, had to go to the bank and do that for me. I went home to wait for her to do that and started getting ready and stuff, and I found out that, or figured out, that I didn't have a printer to print these tickets out on. Problem number 2. So I immediately, my brother was there and my brother's friends, like part of their family was with us. So I looked at my brother's friend's little brother, who's in the 2nd grade, and I was like, Reese, can I please just borrow your laptop for like 5 minutes? Because we were staying at my grandma's friend's house because we didn't want to be in the condo, long story. So he was watching Hannah Montana on it, and I knew that myself would find a way to hook that up to the printer if I had it. So I did. I found a way to hook it up to the printer, and then I was like, praise God. Problem number 2 solved. Mom, still at the bank, is there, like, nowhere. I can't move, I can't buy the tickets if I don't have the money in the right account, and I don't want to make anybody else pay for it because I just feel really bad. Like, I like doing that for myself. So my rest of my family left to go back to my grandma's condo because our stuff was there, but we were staying at the friend's house. I just had like a few things at their house, like makeup and a curling iron and, you know, stuff that, essentials. So I was doing that, and I'm pretty much done getting dressed. I can't do anything else because my clothes are back at my grandma's condo. I have to get these tickets. I'll just go ahead and order the tickets, and then when she gets here I'll print them out. The timer expired on the website, so you could not buy tickets. I could have bought tickets when I first got home, but I didn't have the money. What is this? Problem number 3, 4, 15? I was very upset. I texted my mom and I'm like, Mom, I can't get these tickets. I tried. I thought I was going to see my favorites. I can't go. I hate myself. So my mom was like, yo, call the venue. Me not thinking about that, I was like, duh, I'll call the venue. So I called the venue twice. Nobody answered. At this point, it was like 1:45. So I was like, okay, duh, the ticket's expired. Like, it starts in 15 minutes. So I looked on their Twitter and I was trying to find a way to contact like Boys of Summer because I was like, well, they can help me. Sorry, my card just got full and it ruined my life. Where was I? Oh, right at the part where I almost passed out. Panicking, like I was alone in this house sitting on this kindergartner's laptop. Why does he even have a laptop? I don't know. Boys of Summer said you can buy tickets at the door, and I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to wait all the way till GA started because it was my last day and I was like, I've already spent like pretty much my entire day on this, so if they just have GA there, I don't know if I want to wait, you know, like 2 or 3 hours until it starts. So I called my grandma who's supposed to take me and I was like, Nina, I don't think that I can go anymore because there's no tickets available. I called the venue twice, they're not answering, and I don't know what to do. Rude. My grandma was like, I'll take you down to the venue, and if they don't have like VIP tickets, we can just go to the beach. And I was like, well, I already got all dolled up. I actually wasn't like dolled up at all. Like, I did my hair and I had like clothes on it, obviously, but like I didn't have like any makeup on, which is a big improvement for me. You know that I have to wear makeup like to big events. Like, you just know that I'm too insecure about myself. So this is how much this meant to me. I had like 5 minutes to put my clothes on because she took me to the condo to like get clothes, and then we left to quickly take my brother and all them to the beach and then go to the venue. So we got to the venue at like 3:09. It was 3:09 because I checked my phone. And we were like running. Imagine me and my grandma running to this venue. We don't know what we're gonna get. We don't know if there's a line. We don't know what is going on. And we walked past the tour bus and I was like, that's odd. Like, usually they hide that where nobody can see it. We went up to the door and Devon's mom was doing the tickets. And I didn't know it was Devon's mom like at the time because like I don't look at their moms. Sorry. I was just like, okay. Hi, I'm trying to buy a VIP ticket. I didn't know I was going till like 2 hours ago. I look like a trash can, but please let me in. And you know, I'm like, sorry, I'm 9 minutes late. And she was like, oh, okay, like, yeah, I can help you. And we ended up having like a really good conversation, and she was like, yeah, I'm Devon's mom. And I was like, oh, like, I know him, like, I see the connection. And she gave me like his little card that has his Instagram and stuff on it. Now that I think about it, I have it right here. Hold on, guys. I should have had him sign it, but I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking about getting in. Like, come on, guys. See? Cute little Devon. His mom gave me the ticket and gave me the wristband, and I was freaking out. Like, I had to have them put my wristband on me because I was shaking so much. I mean, I didn't have any mentally prepare. Couldn't do anything. I was just like thrown into this by my own self. I went in immediately. I went in a meet and greet. First person I met was Tristan, and I had nobody to take our pictures. You have to like have somebody take your picture, and usually like you make friends in line, so you have somebody from your group take your picture. But I was late, so I didn't wait in line. So So Tristan had to call somebody over to take our picture, which was fine, and he was a sweetheart, and it was really nice getting to meet him. Next, Nathan. I'll just say Nathan first. He is hilarious. Like, hold on. Let me just get my pictures out so I can say this in order because it's really bothering me. Yeah, it was Nathan next. I just took a selfie because I didn't have anybody and I didn't really want to have to deal with like trying to find somebody. But yeah, he was a sweetheart, and they all give the best hugs. I'm just telling you right now. Yeah, so hilarious, super sweet, really nice getting to meet him. Next, we had Gabriel, who is like, I don't know if it was just like me who got this vibe, but he was really shy, but he was also like really cute and really nice and so on, you know. So we met and we got a selfie as well because, you know, I'm a loner, and that was great. I really enjoyed meeting him. He's the best. Then I met Seth, who is also hilarious, and like all of our pictures he's doing something like super funny. When he went on stage, he was super funny, And that was just great. Like, it was great getting to meet, like, I'm so grateful I got this experience. And if you can get this experience, even if you have to get like general admission, you please go. It is so laid back. And then we got to Simon, who he's like super nice, and like I feel like he's super like well-mannered almost. Like, I don't know if I'm just saying that because of my experience, or like, I don't know. I feel like he's just like one of those like really great like guys that you get to meet. Like, okay. Next we had Devin, who I was laughing really hard on the inside because I was wearing this bracelet, or this necklace, and if you don't know, it's just like I tie it in the back like it's tied in a bow. It fell off, so I was like trying to put it back on, and Devin was like waiting for me, like, and he wasn't being like, he was obviously being like a gentleman about it, but I was just like, this is really awkward, I'm so sorry this is happening, like, and I don't know, I felt really bad about that, even though I feel like that's not something like terrible. Anyway, I got some pictures with him, and they turned out so cute, like, they're adorable. And I asked somebody to take pictures of us from afar because at that point somebody had come up where I could say, hey, can you take our picture? So I got super cute pictures with him, and it was really nice, and I really, yes, like Devin, really liked him. And next, there was Reed, and if you guys didn't, I met Reed at Jonah's When the Daylight Ends tour, and you all know that I love Jonah, and I was like, oh, Reed's going. But then when I was waiting in line, a bunch of people were like, oh my gosh, Reed, he's the best. So I was like, okay, I'll give him a chance, you know. So I really liked like talking to him, and then I had after party and meet and greet for Jonah. So like, Reed is the best. I talked to him like so much that night. So when I saw him like at meet and greet, I hugged him, and he was like, oh my gosh, it's been forever, and was like being so sweet. I don't know if he really remembered me because I've like dyed my hair and cut it since then. I don't know if he was just like being nice or if I just look familiar, but doesn't matter. So we got a bunch of pictures, and I just told him like, I missed you, you're the man, and so on. Like, yeah, basically, you know, it was lit. I really like Reed. Reed is great. Next, I got to the guest band, which was Loud, and I was kind of like confused because I was like, I didn't really know who was part of the band and who wasn't because I didn't have any time to look into the guest like performers. They were really nice and they were really funny. Like, made me feel like really comfortable, and we just took a selfie, like the four of us, or five of us because there's four of them and one of me. It was great getting to meet them. Next, I saw Diego. If you all saw my Digitour Sleigh Bells experience, you know all about Diego. I'll link it below if you don't, but that video was pretty much like 80% Diego, I think, if I remember correctly. It was a lot of Diego. So I saw Diego, and I looked at him, and I was like, oh my gosh, how are you? And he said, I'm good. I was like, I'm so happy to hear that. His smile was so big and so happy. I care about him so much. Like, he's just like, his happiness makes me happy because he's just such a kind-hearted person. Like, that I really do have so much respect for him as a person, and it just makes me so happy to hear that he's doing good. Yeah, we just got to catch up, and I got a video of him saying hi for Kara.
Hi Kara, I love you, wish I could see you again.
If you know from my Digitour experience that me and Kara met him together. But that's one thing that me and Kara like really do bond over is Diego. It was really nice to see him. And next was Hayden. I felt really bad because I like was finishing up with Diego, but then I was kind of already moved on to him, so it was like he had to like wait for a second. I felt really bad about that. But we got a picture together, and yeah, he was really nice. He dresses really well. Next was Carson. I didn't really know him like that well because I mean, like, I'm kind of older compared to like them, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, but like, it's like I don't really follow like the younger people as well because I'm so caught up with the older ones. But he was like so cute and so energetic, and it was just really like he was legit like the definition of like lit. I'm not even kidding, he was hilarious. So it was really nice to like meet him as well. I know I say that a lot, but it really is genuinely like a blessing to be able to go and meet all of these people. The show ended up starting an hour early, so we weren't waiting that long, and I got a Reed Devins shirt. It just says Rad on it since 1999 because we're both the same age, so hey bud. I was standing like right by the stage when it started, so I was like in the middle front on the barrier, so that was really cool. I had made friends with 2 other girls that were there, so they let me use their charger and they were really nice, so shout out to them. Oh yeah, by the way, Johnny Orlando was there too. But the guy, like, at the end, I guess he thought that I was done and he just, like, cut my band and I left. So, did meet Johnny, but I didn't get a picture with him. And he's adorable. Like, his entire show, I was, like, jumping and having a really good time. He's just honestly, like, a mini, like, Justin Bieber. Like, I see him coming up now. It's happening. The show started and Seth came on first. And he was really, like, he was surprisingly good. Like, I'm not saying that I thought he was bad, but I didn't expect him to be that voice to come out of, like, him. Like, I don't know how to explain it. He was just really, like, good. He's really, like, light-hearted and, like, funny. So it was, like, a really good, like, show to watch. But then he got really into his music. It was really great how he engaged the crowd. Next was Johnny, and that was so, like, crazy because he's just like a crazy, like, he had backup dancers and it was like a full-on show. So yeah, it was really nice seeing Johnny. That was a really cool experience and I got some cool videos from that. I'm gonna do like a speed round of what happened because I really don't want my camera to run out of memory because I don't have another memory card. Basically Hayden came out and he was really cool and energetic as well, and I was just like having a good time. It was really cool to be a part of that as well. Yeah, he pointed at me like so many times and I was just like you cute, you cute. Next was Carson, and the second he came out, it was like a huge party. The whole atmosphere like changed. It was so insane. I was born to be an entertainer. I'm not exaggerating. That escalated so quickly. He's just so good and he dances like really well. That was freaking awesome. And then Diego and a few of the other boys came out, the ones that like don't really sing. Diego just basically said that he was coming back out later and he sat down like right in front of me. Like, that's the picture. That's him like sitting right in front of me. And yeah, he's just a cutie pie. Like, he's the most sweetest. He's the sweetest thing on the planet and needs to be protected at all costs. Okay, so next Devin came out. I had seen like some stuff by Devin, but I didn't really like I liked him, but I wasn't really like super familiar with him. And all of my friends were like, Devin, like Devin. So I was like, okay, give this boy a chance. He did like acoustic songs and actual like covers, like, you know, a little bit of both. It was really, he's so good. I'm not saying that because I didn't expect anybody on this tour not to be good. Like, I expected everybody to be good, but I didn't expect them to be like that good. Like, it's like, why aren't you famous? Freaking, are you Justin? My camera's gonna die now. Okay, we're speeding this up. So Devin came out and that was great. Really enjoyed him. Definitely like a fan now. Definitely. And his mom is the sweetest. Diego came out and he did questions and it was really funny and he's super cute. All like kind of like dumb questions, but it was still super funny to like listen to his response. Super nice. And then he started talking like about how sweet Reed is, and I got that on video because I was just like this is what I need. It made me so happy. This whole night made my heart so happy. I'm so glad I went. And then Reed came out and I know like every single word to every single one of his songs, so it was just like a party. Like, I'm so happy I got to see him again because he's had more music come out and he's so good. Like, after the concert, one girl was talking and she was like, I don't know who he was, but the boy who sang all of his original songs was so good. Like, I know him, sort of. I mean, I don't know him, but like, I know who you're speaking of. Yes, he is so good. And it's like, you can just see on his face like that this is his passion. Like, he's so passionate about what he does, puts everything he has into his performances, and you can just see it in what he does. Like, honestly, let me find a picture that I took. This is him performing. I don't know if you can see that either, but he's just like so into it. Like, I can't even, I'm speechless. I'm honestly speechless. He's so good. He introduced Loud. Like I said, I had no idea who they were, but people said they were an a cappella group, so I guess they did that before they like got into music, because they did do all of their stuff to music. Kind of got me bopping. I had some lyrics that really got me super excited about the stuff that I have for the future for you guys coming up soon. They just got me super pumped and super confident about everything. That happened, and then the boys came out and played like they played Never Have I Ever and Simon Says like during the show. But after they came out and played like Pick Your Boyfriend or Guess Your Boyfriend, I don't know what people officially call it, where it's where like you can't look but you have to pick somebody based on their answers. They played a few more things, did a few more things, and then they came out and thanked everybody. And it was just super cool to be so intimate like with them, because they're so genuine and they're all so nice. It was so laid back. The security was like not like super thick, so you could literally stand right by them, and they came right to the edge of the stage. And then the show ended, and it ended at like 7 because it started at 4. Stayed inside for a little bit because they told me it was gonna end at like 8, but then it started ending an hour, like it ended an hour earlier because it started an hour earlier. So I had to wait for my grandma to come and get me. I went outside because I was like the only person in there, and Diego and Reed were out there talking to people by the tour bus. I went to Reed first because Diego was like farther from the bus. I waited for him to finish talking to a few people. I just told him that again he put on a really great show, and I was really happy to see him again, and that I was going to miss him and I love him. And then we took a picture for Snapchat, and I gave him another hug, and it was super nice. He gives like the nicest hugs. And yeah, so that was pretty much it. I just really enjoy talking to him. He's a really nice person to talk to. So it was good to get to say goodbye to him before he got on the bus again. I told him I would see him soon, so gotta follow through with that next time he comes close to me, because like I wouldn't have seen him if I wasn't on vacation, because he's not coming like close to here. Then I went to Diego, which Diego, he makes me so happy. Like I can't talk about him without being happy. We just got to talk some more. We took a full picture because we didn't get to take one of like our whole bodies. Yeah, I hugged him again. We got to talk again. Took a few pictures, and it was basically just like the same thing with Reed, but with Diego. Like talked, took a picture, hugged him, told him I would miss him. Things like that, because Reed and Diego really are like the sweetest people I've ever got the privilege to meet. After that, they went back on the tour bus, and I just basically had made friends at that point, so I talked to them until my grandma showed up. And then my grandma showed up like 30 seconds before the bus left, so I just watched the bus leave, and then I got in the car and we went and got some ice cream and went home so I could pack. So that was my super crazy day with the Boys of Summer tour. It was actually insane. Like I don't think I've ever been that stressed out in my life leading up to it. But it was one of the most fun things I have ever been to, and I was so glad to be able to experience that. I just want to say thank you to everybody that is a part of the Boys of Summer tour for putting on the entire show and all the venues that continue to host it, because that's just really great. Like that's such a nice thing to do. Thank you for watching. If you want to send this to any of the boys, I wouldn't mind. You know, I'm going to link the Digitour experience below so that you guys can watch that and see like when me and Diego first met and stuff. So subscribe if you want. I mean, I'm going to try and have videos up like all the time, because now I'm going to be home for a few weeks, but then I'm possibly going to film a bunch of stuff with my friend. If you guys want me to start doing vlogs, because I am like traveling a bunch, I think I'm hitting 4 or 5 cities this month. If you guys want me to vlog, like just like do like daily vlogs, like today I went to Cincinnati and just spent like the day there, and then I came home and hung out like in my city. So if you guys want me to like just vlog my daily activities, because I do kind of bizarre things in the summer that I don't normally do like during the school year, because I work like all the time during the school year. I will do that. Just let me know if you want me to vlog more, and I probably will do it. I don't know, just let me know. But yeah, you can like this if you like the Boys of Summer, if you like me, or if you like both of us, or if you hate me or them. You can comment if you're going to Boys of Summer, if you've met any of the boys, or if you want me to do like a video on the Jonah concert, because I never did one, or anything like that. Yeah,